Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at TRN's TA2. So the TA2 is the follow-on to the TA1, which was a very popular model last year. It was that TRN model with the rounded all-metal shell. It was super polished. It was very nice looking, but it had some trouble problems. So here we are with the TA2, which does have a nice metal faceplate with this nice vented slit design. The bottom of it is not all metal. It is kind of a plastic, transparent plastic, and if you look closely you can see there's an 8mm CNT dynamic driver in there. What we can't get a good look at are the two BAs that are actually in the nozzle. So you can actually see the wires going down to there, but can't get a good look at them. And on the back it says TRN TA2 hybrid in-ear monitors. So not quite as fancy as the TA1, still nice looking. And we'll see in a second if they've fixed the problems of the TA1, but packaging itself, again, quite nice. It is a $50 set, so I do want to thank the TRN promo discount store on AliExpress for giving me a slight discount on this one. I did buy it and they gave me some dollars off. And so thank you guys for doing that. The stock cable itself is kind of your typical TRN SPC with a 90-degree 3.5mm, and the connection type on this one is QDC as well. So if we look closely, you can see that little rounded bit inside the connector is QDC. And if you look at it on the shell, this is what QDC looks like as well, and you can kind of see it's two pins extruded, standing up like that with the rounded edges, and that is QDC. Also inside the box is the TRN earphone case, which is quite nice for those of you who have purchased other TRN models in that slightly pricier range. You get the TRN earphone case. So, like I said, TRN TA1 was a set that we looked at last year. Mostly people had problems with this side, and I think I talked about using EQ. You get a little bit of your treble back, but whether you call this an early roll-off, gap, lots of upper range problems on the TA1, and we were hoping the TA2 would rectify the situation. But instead what we have is the TA2 increasing the bass and essentially following quite closely to the TA1. So not only do we have the same treble roll-off, gap missing, not quite there, but now we've increased the bass too, so now it's sort of boomier, darker, more muffled. It sounds almost lower res than the TA1. Just in general, I think it's just kind of a mess compared to the TA1, which wasn't all that great to begin with. So I think they did take a step backwards on this one, and it's just not a set that you should invest your money in, and it's not really worth doing a full review of it. It's definitely a step behind the TA1 as well. So we'll call it at that and wait for the next TRN model to arrive. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.